Hey, what's up guys? I'm Skip and you're watching HighVoltsGaming. Today's episode we are playing some BeamNG.drive. As you can see here, we have the SS Mega Dunk back. And this is going to be episode 2 of the build series where we're going to be testing this thing out and seeing what it can do and what sort of extreme conditions it can survive. Let's just go ahead and start it right off with a suspension test there. Whoa, we missed that one. That one definitely would have killed our car. As you can see here, we rolled over all those suspension tests at a pretty good speed. Didn't do anything to our suspension or our wheels. Plow through some grass and mud here. No problem for the SS Mega Dunk. This thing has so much ground clearance, it's absolutely ridiculous. So we're just going to put it to the test now. We are starting off here on the grid map, but we're going to do some other things today as well. We're going to see how it handles on the race course and probably do some off-roading with it as well. If we don't just do that right here on this map, we might just take care of everything right here. Just like that, just bomb this thing through. I'm actually just trying to right now just be as hard as I can on it and have something bad happen to it, but so far these wheels are like standing up really well. Haven't even been able to pop one. Get another burnout going on here. Absolutely awesome, no problem frying those tires. You can see when we start making that corner though, that's just the one takes over because we are running the limited slip differential. Oh, here we go. This right here will probably pop a tire. Let's go ahead and get some slow-mo. Wow, that's definitely that definitely popped the tire. We definitely see some damage to those rims now. See the deformation there on the rear one. So that's kind of cool to good to know that the rims do deform. Let's go ahead and pull it back to where we started here. Now I'd really like to see if we can just pop a tire. See if maybe we hit these real hard. No. Let's see here. I'd like to pop a tire and not damage the wheel, hopefully. Bounce right up over that. You actually want to break something, you can't do it. Let's see here. Now you can see the drivability of this car is actually really well. That's why I do want to take it to the racetrack or somewhere like that and kind of test it out there as well. Another suspension test, two-wheeling it. And we maintain control. These Dunk wheels really have some nice tires on them that can really handle some extreme speeds. We're just doing 70 miles an hour right now, carving right along. Most cars you would have spun out already. That rear end would have kicked around on you and it would have been over with. Let's go ahead and throw this thing up into the air since we are having a hard time destroying it. Back to orbit mode. Take flight. And we still didn't pop a tire. I can't believe that. That's absolutely crazy. This thing is not stopping anytime soon. I have a feeling by the end of it, it will have a pop tire. Still no tire damage. Go ahead and speed it up here. We didn't pop a tire. So the only thing I'm really trying to do at this point is pop a tire, and it is not going to happen. So let's just go ahead and move on to something else. We'll probably end up popping a tire at some point anyway. Let's go ahead and take this thing over a little jump here and see how the suspension does when we land. Soaked it up pretty well. Oh, we have enough speed to hit this? Probably not. I think my best bet is going to go ahead and leave it in slow-mo. If I can keep a good line, I might be able to make it across. Over. Is that enough? Yes, it was. Look at that. Another one for the SS Mega Dunk. Boom, and it's dead. That car is not going to be doing anything else. It's still running. Man, apparently I was wrong. You can still do a gnarly burnout in the SS Mega Dunk, even if you have a 100-mile-an-hour front-end collision. This has got to be the best build video or the build vehicle that we've done yet on the Back to the Garage series here on BeamNG.drive. Make sure you guys let me know down in the comment section below. Go ahead and switch up the maps here. Alright, so we're over here on the Hiroshi Raceway, however you say that. We got the Mega Dunk out here, and I want to do the handling test over here. But I figure to make it kind of more exciting, we'll go ahead and I loaded in the lowrider version of the Moonhawk, and we're going to use the AI to drive it. And we're just going to go ahead and click on Flee, and then we're going to use our car to see if we can keep up with it. So we definitely have the more powerful of a vehicle with the giant, we have the V8 engine with the Stage 2 supercharger on here, of course, and they have the smaller engine, just the inline 6 in that, but they know how to drive, and I probably don't know how to drive that good in BeamNG.drive. I am using my Logitech wheel today, so that kind of helps me out a little bit here. We'll see if we can keep up with him. If we can keep up with this guy, no problem. We'll set in a bigger or a better vehicle to be our chase vehicle, our getaway vehicle here. Like the AI is having a difficult time there too with the lowrider Moonhawk. It definitely passed you by now, buddy. Smoke the tires a little bit on our Dunk. Whoa. Well, this is really not much of a test for the Mega Dunk. We're just going right through these corners. These the tires that are on these wheels are really impressive. How much grip they actually have and how much control you can maintain over this vehicle. So it's very nice to see that. They could have, the guy could have easily just made a set of wheels that looked cool, but didn't take the time to put all the extra. Oh, and he took us out all the extra time to making sure that they're good tires. And this guy absolutely did. This is an awesome mod. I absolutely love this. Chase him down. Probably switch him up a little bit faster vehicle, possibly. Look at this Mega Dunk, man, just getting it. 70 miles an hour, carving these corners, no problem. Super impressed with these tires on this thing, man. Absolutely awesome. Those tires are not gonna save us from that. Gnarly crash right there. That really just shows how good these tires are. The way it was just banking through those corners back there. It's doing a really good job. Absolutely awesome. Not a race tire by any means, but all kinds of grips, so you can actually drive this thing. I actually had this car on that, what was it, the Tennessee map, which is just a humongous map with all sorts of interstate highways and stuff. We were just cruising around out there, 70, 80 miles an hour, no problem. Just cruising down the street. It was absolutely awesome, very realistic. And I wrecked it again. That was totally not the tire's fault. Like I said, super impressed with them. I'm going to go ahead and finish this video up by jumping back over to the grid map. And we're going to do a little bit of a mudding test over there. Alright, and to finish this video up, we're back on the grid map. And we're actually going to be doing the mud bogging test. So gotta include that in here on this video. We do a lot of mudding. That's my favorite thing to do. We're going to see how this bad boy performs in the mud. Now there's a couple, oh, that's not going to help it any. There's a couple of other things that we could do to make it perform a little bit better in the mud if we need to. And one thing would be to go ahead and finish lifting the suspension all the way up. And another one would be installing the locked rear differential, because right now it's just running the limited slip. So we'll see how it does here. We're having no problem just plowing through this mud so far. Go ahead and jump inside the Mega Dunk here. Spin it around. See if we can cut some donuts. This thing's kind of, there's a little donut for it. Kind of spins around a little bit, or it hops around a little bit when it's getting sideways and stuff. So I think that maybe locking up that rear diff would probably help that as well. This thing is having no problem at all. Any one of those mud pits, none of them has really drowned it out yet. So that's kind of interesting to see. I think one of these was a little bit deeper of a mud pit. We just dipped down into that thing, had this thing all sideways, and it was no problem. We did take on some water damage there. A little bit of water damage here and there, but not anything too bad. I'd say we really hit the nail on the head with this build, guys. It's just absolutely awesome car. Goes through the mud. It drives well. We're gonna do we did a driving test over there at Hiroshi Raceway. You can see it just for what it is. Absolutely awesome. One last thing I do want to do is we forgot to do it. I kind of want to do this in the first part of the video, but that's okay. Before we end it, we're going to do the rock test. So we have the small and the big rocks here. And come on, camera, there we go. We want the orbit mode. We're just going to go ahead and hit these rocks and see what happens. Now, that's what I was thinking. It probably has plenty of ground clearance to just kind of bounce its way over everything. That was a pretty big rock, kind of scraping the undercarriage. Come on, limited slip diff. And no problem there. We hit that big rock on the way out. That's all right. Let's go ahead and hit this this final mud run for the victory win on the SS Mega Dunk. I'm calling it a win anyway. I absolutely love this thing. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. It just doesn't stop. Absolutely impressive vehicle. Let me know if you'd like to see it in any other videos. If you have any ideas for a cool video that we could use with this Mega Dunk. So I just really realized that this game has a cool AI. I have it down here because I've been playing with it. So let me know if you have any cool ideas of using the AI with it possibly. That would be something cool to check out anyway. Until next time, guys, don't forget to slam that thumbs up button for me. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm Skip, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.